From the studios of KENW on the campus of Eastern New Mexico University, it's You Should Know, featuring the people and events of Eastern New Mexico and West Texas.
Welcome to You Should Know. I'm your host, Evelyn Ledbetter, and we have a really special program for you today. We have a traveling musician, Bryan Bielanski, with us, and he actually is a featured artist that plays at a venue here in Portales last night, Uncle Mike's. So, Bryan, thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Evelyn. Thank you for having me. It's great to be
It
here.
is. I love your energy. You're up and going again. So,
Thank you.
so you live a very interesting life, Bryan. You literally travel the country, and not just this one, but around the world, performing music.
Yep, that's right. I stay real busy, traveling around and organizing the tours and playing all over the place. And it's a big adventure, and it's great fun.
Well, from reading about you and looking at your history, there's probably more states that you've played in that you have not played in. You've been a
Oh,
little of everywhere,
that's correct. Alaska is the only state that I have not performed a
really.
show in. So they are in my sights. They better look out. I'm coming for them.
You're going to get there. That's a long road trip.
Indeed it is.
And then you've also traveled international as well.
Yep, yeah. Total 25 other countries that I've played in. Most of
Wow.
them in Europe. Also some in Central America and Asia.
So your passport doesn't look like mine with just a couple of stamps in it.
Yeah, no, no. It is. It's gotten some use over the years.
Well, this lifestyle, you literally travel from one gig to the next. Tell me a little about like your scheduling and how you put that together.
Well, I spend a lot of time doing research online, trying to find venues. I reach out to them, either emailing them or calling them, or just like, the stage at Uncle Mike's. I actually called Uncle Mike, and he was like, well, I turned the place over to Phil. So, I just call places, I email places, and then set everything up. And then after that, I email and call, TV stations,
Right.
radio stations to try to promote the shows. And I just stay real busy. I hang out in a lot of libraries during the day to get all this work side of the
Uh,
music life done, and then I just drive to the shows and play the shows and move on to the next town.
well, and I think literally you crashed it at where you had played at last night, right? And
That
so some of these venues open it up where you have that ability.
that is correct, and thankfully, Uncle Mike's was kind enough to provide a room for me to sleep in, and a lot of venues do that. So I always appreciate that when venues provide accommodations like that. It makes it a lot more convenient for me.
I bet you travel light.
Indeed I do. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got my music merchandise, my music equipment, my clothes, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Do you carry a little ice chest or something in the car with you and have snacks and food and
I do have snacks and food. I don't do the ice chests because they would always wind up leaking and making a mess. So I just like, yeah, all right, I'll have to do without cold stuff,
so
which
peanut butter and crackers and some water?
exactly peanut butter. Yeah, yeah, completely. I
Kinda
love
like my travel pack when I go to the mountains or something just in case.
right,
Is
right.
that your life?
Indeed it is. Yeah, yeah, peanut. And especially when it's a little colder, I like to have a lot of like fresh fruits and vegetables because I always try to stay healthy, like eat healthy, because
Right.
that definitely helps with like the energy you need to keep up the pace of doing the traveling all the time.
Well, and is it a lonely life? I mean, you get the thrill of performing, which has to be the draw to that. You love to perform and sing, play guitar, but is it kind of a lonely life out there?
That's a good question. I've heard from some of my friends that have done a bit of touring that they got really lonely, but for me, I don't. I either meet brand new people every night if it's a new city, or I see old friends. So the fact that I see like a different group of people every night wherever I'm performing,
Right.
to me that gets my like need
Okay.
for like human companionship. And then on the road when I'm driving, I honestly like the solitude, and it gives me a lot of time to reflect on things. I listen to a lot of audiobooks while I'm driving.
Uh-huh.
So to me, that's one of the greatest things is the
And
solitude.
just see all the sights along the way and anymore where you can stream music or podcast or whatever. There's a ton to entertain yourself.
Oh,
But
for sure. Yep. Yeah. A lot of listening to music and a lot of podcasts too. So yeah, that passes my time. So I never really get lonely.
okay. And then you have the interaction with the electronic. I mean, you're like I called and talked to you for a minute yesterday and
Indeed.
different ones when you're putting things together and you kind of get a following of places like you had performed here once before, right? About a year ago?
Oh yeah, yeah, last year in August. So yeah, my second time, and I mean, I had a great time. They treated me very well last year, and
Cool.
and you know last night too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the stage at Uncle Mike's is definitely going to be a regular stop for me. I mean, it's the audiences have been great, and the venue's great. That's all I can hope for.
Right, right. Well, you know, that's a good thing to kinda touch on is Uncle Mike's was started about, oh, I don't know, a few years back, and then Uncle Mike was the original. It transitioned to Philip Vigil, who's taken it over now, but, you know, it's basically he's put together a nonprofit platform for that to perform, and which is just amazes me. So
Indeed, and I am truly grateful for both for Uncle Mike for starting
right.
it and for Philip for taking the reins. I mean, I play all different kinds of places and I get treated all different kinds of
Yeah.
ways. So, it's so great when there's a venue that truly appreciates musicians and really supports them. Like I said, I mean, they allowed me to, sleep in the venue, provided me with
Right.
food, and they're just really friendly people down
Well,
there. And that's like I said, that's like all you can hope for as a musician. And it's too bad there's not more
more.
more places like Uncle Mike's around the country and around the world.
Well, I went and listened to you last night, but we actually was there yesterday afternoon and got to view the facility. So let's pause for a minute and flip over and take some looks of what the venue looks like and where you came in and performed.
All right.
This is the stage. We are musicians supporting musicians. We're here for you, the musician, the artist. We want to give you a platform, a place for you to be able to share your talents with the world. Whether you're just starting out and needing more rehearsal space to get a little bit experience under your belt, or you're already established somewhat as an indie artist or something else like that, and you want a live rehearsal before a set show or something like that. That's what we're here for. We're here for you to be able to bridge that gap and reach out. And this all started, from Mike Morrison. He's one of the guys that had the vision after the whole COVID thing that he wanted live music. He wanted a place to bring live music back to the area.
When did Mike start this?
About 3 years ago, because this April will make it 3 years that the Uncle Mike's itself the he started it and been going. So 3 years, so about 2001, I guess you could say. But
And then got hit with COVID.
Yeah, pretty much. I think this all kind of came in as the COVID was kind of dwindling down the back end of it.
So
So
you didn't
it was later in, but he it was just real small get together type thing. With a couple of musicians, open mics, karaoke stuff like that. Just to try to bring people together, and get people who love music, you perform, listen, whatever, all in the same room, so that way we can all share that experience together.
and you built the stage?
Yeah, we all built the stage. When he was first originally started off on the square, and then one day he goes, "I think I found a bigger building." And well, did you already get it? Yeah, he goes, "We're going to be start moving in next week." Well, I said, "If you want to move, we'll go get the trailer. Let's do it
Let's get
tomorrow."
in here. Let's get in. Let's get
So
some help and get
so
in here.
we moved everything over from the other location all in one day, and then we all the musicians that were available that were part of the jam nights and everything else like that. We all came together and just started building the stage. We moved the stage, built it, added on, put the ramps, expanded it to almost twice the size of what we had over at the other location. But this is, like I said, it's musicians supporting musicians. We believed in what he started.
Thanks to everybody who's watching the live stream out there. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate y'all too. Give yourselves a round of applause, although I won't be able to hear you. I think you deserve it as well, my live stream viewers.
Since we've incorporated the video product, we've been having a lot more of the independent traveling artists wanting to get more involved with what we're offering as far as the stage, and where we've grown from when we first started with Mike, from when he retired and we took over last June. We've expanded the video product and started doing a lot more that way, offering EPK materials for the artists. We got Amanda K. Walker photography, one of the photographers that comes in, as well as Dean O'Hare, Ted Blair. All of those photographers come in, volunteer their time to take photos for the artists and the acts that are in the area. And we get those photos out to the artists for them to have for their EPK packages. Electronic press kit is what EPK stands for. With the everything being digital, when you submit your email to a venue or to a manager or to something, you need to have some form of electronic press kit material, whether it be in the form of a video performance, an audio link, or photos, of your live shots, just to show that you're an active working musician or artist, band, or talent in the industry. Without those materials, it's a little bit harder to try to say, hey, this is my band, this is what we do, and we want to play at your show. If you play here at the stage Uncle Mike's, we give you that video with the feed, stuff like that. You could send the link for your EPK. We got the photos and all that stuff. You're still fairly new. Now, hey, you know what? I don't have a large following, but this is our performance. This is what we have to offer, and this is what we got.
You're truly providing a platform for the artists to come in and connect them and have them for their electronic files to go out to promote their music, and in combination, the community is getting the benefits of having live music here at
Oh
our
yeah,
house.
oh yeah, and even with the live music benefits, stuff like that, we do fundraisers, food drives, coat drives.
That's great.
We school supply drives. Try to raise money to donate to different organizations within the community, just to try to give back to the community even more than what we're trying to do already. I mean, I believe in the performers. I believe in the songwriters. I believe in the talent, the comedians. I mean, the poetry readers. I mean, we're open to everyone who wants to be able to have that opportunity to be on the stage. And that's what we offer here as an experience, because you get the light show, you get the video product, you get the full sound, the whole line. It's like being a big venue experience in a small package, But it's real neat, and we offer quite a bit. But for us to be able to offer all of this to you guys as artists, to not have to pay out of pocket to rent a PA system, to pay audio technician, light technician, stuff like that, have professional videos here, which we do have professional cameras on site, as well, like I said, the photographers, all of that stuff, if you pieced it together, would cost you, quite a bit of money to have that stuff here at your event in order to get you that EPK material.
And you're not putting a pile of money in your pocket. This is nonprofit, right?
Yeah, go completely.
So,
yeah.
and people, the community is available they come in and they can follow you on your Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook, any of the social medias, Uncle Mike's Portales. We have our web page, which is designed directly to help bridge the artists with the public. It's thestageunclemikes.com. We have a full artist page with just links from all of the performers that have been through here, to target to where, if they have a Spotify, they want them to go to their Spotify, we send it to their Spotify. If they wanted to go to their actual web page, we send them there, or to their link tree or wherever. We want to be that bridge to connect the fans, the music lovers with potential artists, fans. That's what it's all about. I mean, music makes the world go round.
So truly, this is pay it forward. You were music always, and you've played in the band, you've sang, you've done different things, you've traveled. So paying it forward to the performers that are trying to get a start now.
Yes, pretty much. I guess that's a different way to look. I never really thought about it that way. But if we wanted to turn it into a legitimate business, we could. But that would take away certain aspects of what Uncle Mike originally wanted to start, and that was bring music, bring live music, live entertainment to the community, and to bridge those with the people who love to listen to live music. That was his initial goal in when he started all of this. Musicians supporting musicians. I can't say that enough.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, and that's where we're at, and that's what we believe in.
He'd run like a rabbit down red dirt roads, with the wild look in his eye.
I've thanked the community for supporting those that show up, especially the musicians that pour their heart and souls back into this, helping us. They'll come and help us clean on some of the events, help us set up chairs, tear down, stuff like that. The monetary, the cash, the money that they donate, that helps out. Like I said, a lot of that stuff goes to, because we provide free drinks, free snacks to the public while they are here watching the shows as well too. And typically that's what a lot of the donations go to, is covering the restocking of the beverages, snacks, stuff like that. And maybe a little bit will go towards the internet costs and all that, because like I said, we do live stream, we play for that platform and all that stuff too. So there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, overheads that's involved, that really kind of doesn't get met with where we're at currently as far as the donations. But we do it because we love it, and if we get them, great. We're appreciative of it. If we don't, then we're going to do it anyways, because we have a love of this. But I mean, we couldn't do it without the community showing up, without the musicians donating their time, playing for the tips, and doing things like that to help make all of this possible.
Going forward, say a year or two in the future, what would you like to see happening, or the changes? What is your vision within a few years?
Basically, what my goal, and these guys are great that help us out. They're great in supporting where we're trying to go with it. But I would just like to give these artists, these performers, the experience that we would like, or I would like to have if I were that performer. The biggest thing though is push. We got to try to push for the artists, to get the artists involved. None of this is possible without them. It's amazing for them, and they do well on the tips. And those that have merchandise sales, I mean, that's amazing. Those they do very well from the merchandise sales, because I mean, like I said, we're not only the hosts, but we're also fans, and we buy too. We're on board,
How money you have?
Oh yeah, everything kind of goes into this place, for me personally, but this is what I believe in, and
You have an amazing facility here.
Yeah, thank you.
And I mean, it's a great opportunity. It's family friendly as well. So it's been great talking with you today, and letting us see what this venue is. And well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.
Yep.
Isn't that a great facility?
It really is. I mean, their sound system's great. The stage is great. Plenty of room on the
Yeah.
stage. So yeah, like I said, it's a great venue, and one that I am always going to want to play when I'm in this part of the country.
Well, we're lucky to have that, and hopefully more people get to know about it. And it's just, we don't have a lot of things like that in our area, and a lot of places don't. So that's cool. Brian, tell me a little bit. What is your music? I heard a little bit of a Buddy Holly sound.
Oh, and thank you again for coming last night,
Yeah.
Evelyn. I'm glad you got to
Yeah,
catch the
for
show.
sure.
Yeah, definitely the golden age of rock and roll
Mhm.
is a big inspiration to me. It's the kind of music I grew up listening to. My parents' records and everything. Music was a big part of our household, and yeah, that just really influenced me to want to do music.
Right.
And just been putting out albums and touring. That's pretty much yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, you have a way of describing your music. Tell me what that is.
Oh, so it's been lately. People have been saying it sounds like Nirvana and the Beatles if they had a kid together.
That would be you.
So, but lately, honestly, people have been saying, it sounds more like Buddy Holly meets the Ramones, or Buddy Holly meets the Violent Femmes,
Mhm.
and all different kinds of stuff. But it is kind of like the old style rock and roll
Right.
with maybe some more contemporary influence, so that it's something that sounds kind of like familiar yet brand new at the same
Mhm.
time. So that's
Sure.
kind of what I've been going for
Sure.
with my sound.
And you've actually got some I guess, would you call them albums?
Oh, yeah,
What do
yep.
you have now? You referred to cassettes, but albums?
Oh, sure, sure. So I do have 3 full-length albums,
Okay.
Brian's Super Happy Fun Time 1, 2, and 3, and then I also have a cassette EP, which of course it's also available online.
Okay.
You know, that you can download it or stream it online. But yes, yeah, that's so 3 albums and
Okay.
the EP is what I have
Tell
out.
me where people can go to look that up, or if they're interested in having you perform at a venue.
Oh,
Tell me where people can go to find that.
oh, for sure. My official website is brianssuperhappyfuntime.com, and that
Okay.
is Brian with a Y,
Okay.
and it's a one-stop shop for anything. Venues can email me there if they're interested in booking me. Yeah, supporters of my music can, you know, buy music there. They
Okay.
can look at my tour schedule. There's also links to all the things that people like to listen to music
Great.
on, like Spotify and YouTube. So it really is like a one-stop shop for
Mhm.
anything you'd want to find out about my music and
Okay.
myself.
And I know, tell me the places that you perform: coffee houses, libraries, the venues like Uncle Mike's.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I used that to introduce my my song last night. Yeah, I have honestly, and to me that's like one of my things that I like to do is playing the most unique venues. Like
Mhm.
I have performed at a laundromat before. Today I am actually performing at a shelter
Okay.
in
Oh,
Albuquerque,
that's
New
great.
Mexico, Joy Junction. Tomorrow I'm playing at a grocery store in Dixon, New Mexico, called the Dixon Market. So
Well,
it's neat to play lots of different kinds of places. I've done juvenile detention centers before,
uh-huh.
youth group homes, retirement
Oh, wow.
communities. So I like performing at the kinds of places that people don't often think about. It's not their first
That
thought.
would be a stage for
Right,
you to perform on.
right, and those seem to be the most appreciative audiences too.
Okay. Well, Brian, it's been a pleasure. I love getting to meet you and talk with you. And you've actually brought your guitar and agreed to play some for us. So we're looking forward to that. So to all of you out there, thank you for watching. And we'll let you listen to Brian, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
She's an elf in the woods, and she's magic. If she turned me away, it'd be tragic. I feel like I've known her for years, really like her pointy ears. She's an elf in the woods, I discovered. She's an elf, now I think I'm gonna love her. I know she lives inside a tree, that's really okay with me. I'm so intrigued, well I never knew that she exists. Oh yeah, it's true, 'cause my life was bad, but now it's cool. And I know what I'm gonna do. She's an elf in the woods, and she's magic. If she turned me away, it'd be tragic. I feel like I've known her for years. I really like her pointy ears. She's an elf girlfriend. She's my elf girlfriend. She's my elf girlfriend. Yeah. Well, honey, I know what you need. I like to write, you like to read. I really like the way you look. Are you gonna check out my library book? 'Cause I'm your host with the most rockin' libraries, coast to coast. On I-10, I-20, I-30, 40, I-50, I-60, I-70, 80. I love you, baby, don't be maybe. You're hotter than mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm your host, A-OK, rockin' libraries, USA. Yeah, you look so cute in your glasses, studying for college classes. No fail, only passes, sweeter than Alabama molasses. I'm your host with the most, rockin' rockin' libraries, coast to coast at I-10, I-20, I-30, 40, 50, I-60, I-70, 80. I love you, baby, don't be maybe. You're hotter than mashed potatoes and gravy. Now I'm your host, A-OK. Rockin' libraries, USA, yeah. Rock, rock, rock the library. 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 I'm your host, A-OK. Rockin' libraries, USA, let's rock. Yeah, honey, I know what I need. I like a girl that likes to read. Come on, baby, I'm no fool. I know that the library's cool, and I'm your host with the most. Rockin' libraries, coast to coast on I-10, I-20, I-30, 40, 50, I-60, I-70, 80. I love you, baby, don't mean maybe. You're hotter than mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm your host, A-OK. Rockin' libraries, USA, yeah. Rock, rock, rock the library. 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 I'm your host, A-OK. Rockin' libraries, USA.